Now, this one's going to hit close to home. If you're a father who is feeling tired, feeling run down, feeling weak, feeling like his best years are behind him, and that every day you're just trying to catch up, that your family is more and more disconnected, that you don't feel like you're there with your kids, that you're there with your wife, and you want to regain control, that you want your body back, you want your strength back, then this is for you. Because this is exactly how I personally and how I help my clients personally go from exhausted, passive fathers to ripped, confident, really, truly fearless in 90 days or less. Now, we're going to talk about how you can lose 10% of your body weight, replace it with lean muscle, and really, truly become the man that your wife and kids brag about. Let's jump into it right now because this is powerful and it is going to change your entire life. Now, before we dive in here, look at this guy. My name's Trevor, and I'm going to show you exactly how I help myself, 600 plus clients, lose 10 to 30 pounds, become very strong, lean, and present fathers with that ripped, really like hard, solid look that makes them role models for their kids, that helps them show up every day, that helps them have the capacity to do all the cool shit in life. And really, honestly, yes, it does make it hard for your wife to keep her hands off you when you kind of go from a sack of potatoes there on the left to what I look like now on the right. Now, before I was training and I was training consistently, but I wasn't moving forward. I didn't have a good solid target. I didn't have a clear goal. And I really, truly did not have balance. I was distant from my kids. And honestly, my marriage was on the rocks. And I was feeling like a background character in my life. But after, I feel dialed in every single day. I am strong. I am lean. I am resilient. And that's really enough to build my own house with my own two hands. This building that I'm in, I built that as well. I am present and I am connected with my kids. We play every day. We can roughhouse, we can run through the woods, up hills, over rocks, wrestle. I can do it day in and day out without worrying about knees and backs and shoulders and all the excuses that I'm sure you have told yourself. And my marriage, it feels fresher now than it did in the last 15 years. It's amazing. But before we get exactly how we do that, let's take a look at these pictures, right? This is me, roughly 30 years old. This is me at 40. That's running what the challenge does for you. Down here, this is Kamil. He was 165 pounds, and over here, he's 210 of ripped, lean muscle. And no PEDs, no performance enhancers. It's all natural. It is the only way to do it because your life is about sustainability and time, and this is going to get you more sustainability, more time, and more presence. Who this is for? This is an important one right here. If you want to lose 10 to 30 pounds of fat that you will not gain back, well, you build a very strong, lean frame of muscle that it's going to keep you the leader of your family. It's going to keep you capable forever. This is for you. If you are sick of feeling lost when it comes to getting ripped and strong, you need a very simple, proven blueprint that fits into your lifestyle, making your whole life better. And unlike most cookie cutter programs, then this is for you. If your body feels stiff, if it feels weak and it feels heavier than it should, and it's weighing on your mind most moments of your day, this is for you. If you're a man who is there for your family, but you know that you're really just showing up as half the man you could be, this is for you. And if you are sick of feeling stuck, of knowing you could be better and you could do more, then this is meant for you. If you're ready to finally take control with true guidance and accountability, this is for you. Who this is not for, if you want to keep saying, I'll do it next Monday, you want to keep using a traditional system that has been holding you back all these years, instead of using a proven system that works, it's not for you. If you want quick fixes without putting in real work, this is absolutely not for you. If you are uncoachable and you think you already know everything, it's not for you. And if you'd rather make excuses about your schedule than take ownership, not for you. If you think 45 minutes 3 times a week is too much time to invest to be the man that your family deserves, no, it's not for you. And if you care more about comfort and showing your kids what a real man does when he's backed into a corner and needs to fight clear, it's not for you. If you're still here, excellent. Let's talk about what's really holding you back. Now, this is the absolute truth about becoming a strong, lean father that absolutely no one's going to tell you because it's not sexy. You can drop 10 to 20 pounds, rebuild real strength that lasts forever, and show up better for your family without gym slavery or starvation. It's entirely possible. But most men stay stuck. Why? They don't know how to fuel their body simply and make it work with their life. They waste time with workouts that do not work for fathers. And they choose quick fixes instead of building real resilience with a fearless father's challenge. And that's why most men stay stuck. Soft, terribly stressed, and showing up really as half the man that they could be. They're watching their kids grow up, watching their wives pull away, watching their bodies break down, all because they think they don't have time. Hey, I'm not going to let that happen to you because I wouldn't let it happen to me, and I think you're worth it. So there's no such thing as I don't have time. That won't work for me. Those lies are destroying your family, and you're telling them to yourself every day. You don't need hours in the gym. You don't have to sacrifice time with your kids. You don't need perfect discipline or perfect genetics. You need the right system built for real dads with real lives. So you can finally be the ultimate man that your family looks up to. Now, if you want to be if you want to be the man your family deserves, then I'm going to show you the exact roadmap. Itemize this. We're going to go how to drop 10 to 30 pounds while you become strong and resilient in the next 90 days without starving, without suffering. 2, how to spend less than 45 minutes in the gym and get better results than most guys who are spending 2 hours. 3, how to become the dad your kids brag about at school, the one that the other fathers, they ask for advice. And 4, how to finally stop starting over and build a body that stays strong for life. It's not theory. This is the exact system that I have used, and it's the system that I've used to transform over 600 fathers. I'm going to break it all down for you right now. And in case you don't know me, so I'm not just some jackass at the other side of the computer spouting a whole bunch of nonsense that you're just like, yeah, great, cool, dude. Go off on out of here, right? Here's a brief backstory about how I got here. So my name's Trevor. I've been coaching for 15 years plus at this point across 2 countries. I ran a very successful gym where my clients stayed for years because the results were that good. And it was fantastic. But the truth, I was failing where it mattered most. At 35, I was soft. I was on the edge of divorce. And I really couldn't play with my kids for 5 minutes without losing focus, without losing the connection. I wasn't there. And my son, he stopped asking me to play. My wife stopped trying to connect. And I truly felt like I was a background character in my own life, no matter how much I was working or how hard I was trying to push forward. I looked in the mirror one morning and I realized I was the guy I never swore I swore I would never become. I hated who I was at that moment. So I put my back to the wall and I drew that line in the sand and I said, no more. I'm not going to live this way. So I lost 15 pounds. I built real strength. I deadlift, 500 pounds at 40. I saved my marriage and I made it stronger than ever. Moved back to America with my family. We rebuilt our entire lives in 6 months at 40. Now I am literally building a house for my family with my bare hands. And the biggest win in all these wonderful, amazing things that changed, this great physicality, the biggest win, my kids want to train with me and be with me every day. My wife looks at me like she did when we first met. There's real connection again. And I became the man that they deserved. And I'm going to show you how to do the same with the Fearless Fathers Challenge. So let's rip. 15 years of trial by fire distilled into one system. It's not a generic fitness program. It's specifically engineered for fathers who need to rebuild their bodies while juggling work, kids, real life, real stressors, real challenges. I've tested on myself and I refined it with 600 other men. And it's men who dropped 20 pounds while working 60-hour weeks, who rebuilt their strength while coaching their kids' sports teams, who saved their marriages by becoming men who are worth following. The following steps, I'm going to outline the entire Fearless Fathers Challenge process from A to Z. Break it down so you know how to use it for yourself. It's exactly what I did to go from soft, disconnected, to strong and present. This is the same system that clients transform their lives by using. By losing 10 to 30 pounds, they gain huge strength and they become present fathers. So please pay attention, because this could be the 15 minutes that changes the course of the next 15 years of your life. Now, the Fearless Fathers Challenge, it has 5 stages, all set up, all integrated for you. It's simple to follow. Once you're in it, each one builds on the last to create permanent, lasting change. So stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stage 1 is the reset. You're going to get everything stripped down and everything rebuilt, like ripping out an engine, redoing the whole thing. You're going to drop 10 to 20 pounds fast while fixing what's broken. Stage 2 is rise. Build real strength, real capacity. You're going to be eating more. You're going to be feeling more clear. You're going to train smarter, and you're going to look like an athlete again. Stage 3, roots. We're locking in the forever habits here. You're going to make this your new normal. It's not going to be another failed attempt. This is going to be the man you become. Stage 4 is lead. Very important. You're going to become the example. You're going to use your strength to lead at home and in life. And stage 5, legacy. You're going to pass it forward. You stay strong for life and teach your kids what's possible so they can do the same. You're going to give them the best advantage they will ever have. And there's 4 pillars that hold all of this up: training, nutrition, intention, and recovery. Now, these are the 4 pillars that go into everything, and we're just going to touch on them real quick so you understand what's involved. So, training. This is simple, it's effective, and it's time efficient. It's going to include form, positioning, bracing, breathing, exercise selection, split types, rep types. It's intensity, weights, reps, time, under 10. All the stuff that goes into a good training program, including all the exercise selection, including how to do all the exercises. It's all right there. And the nutrition, it's fuel for fathers, not fitness models. We're going to jump into some macros. It's going to keep it simple. Meal selection, meal timing, and easy hacks for a busy life so you can do this together with your family. Intention, being present, being purposeful, being here, being now. It's your cheat sheet for it. Even when you're exhausted, even when you're burned out, it's going to add to your energy, not subtract from it here. Now, this is recovery, number 4. We need to respect your body so it serves you when you need it most. It's sleep that works, easy habits for real rest, and it works for fathers in any job with kids at any age. And yes, even toddlers. And yeah, and if you're wondering about like, oh yeah, has this guy like had kids and everything? I have, you saw the pictures, but I have 3 kids. And at one point I had 3 children under 3 years old because I had twins, or my wife did, and I was there with her with it. So I've been in those trenches. I'm going to show you how we optimize each stage of the Fearless Fathers Challenge for you, because you're a man who deserves a unique, sustained approach for his specific life and challenges. This is so you can stop spinning your wheels, stop starting over again and again and again, stop having your family lose faith in you because you're starting over and over and over, and so you can build a body and life that actually holds up, so you're not held back by the mistakes that you probably didn't even know you were making. You can finally drop those 20 pounds and build real, lasting strength. Right here, it's where everything changes for you. Everything. And I get excited about it. Now, stage 1 is the foundation reset. It's days 1 to 7. And the complete biomechanical assessment is what I'm showing right here. We're going to identify exactly what's broken, exactly what's not working, and if you had that shoulder thing that's been going on, the back that goes out, and that knee that's been nagging you for years and keeping you from doing the things that you love, we're going to address it and we're going to fix it while we're achieving all these other results, because that's what I've been doing for my clients for the last 15 years. You're going to get a personalized movement blueprint. It's not cookie cutter. It is made specifically for you based on your movement assessment, your goals, and your personal unique starting point. If you have not been lifting for 15 years, great. There's less baggage to walk into. If you've lifted a lot and you're just stuck, fantastic. I know how to work with that. Do it all the time. Sleep and energy optimization protocols. This is where a lot of guys fail, or just don't put the consideration into it. It kicks in immediately. So most guys report they're waking up without an alarm by day 3 once they implement this. And that 3 p.m. crash that's constantly happening, gone. Really, truly gone. Adds a lot more value to life. Stage 2, rise. Days 8 to 14. It's momentum build. You're building positive gains on positive gains. You're feeling good about the whole process because the process just keeps you trucking along without having to overthink. Your body's responding. Your workouts are dialed in. Feel solid. The nutritional framework, you're dialed in. You're eating like a man, not a rabbit, and your family can follow the same approach with you. So this is integrated into your life. And we've got some 2-week benchmarks here. Your pants probably need a new belt hole. Your shirts, they start to fit your shoulders, not your gut. And you're playing with your kids at 7 p.m. instead of reaching for the couch and going for the scroll. Your kids and your wife, they're going to notice that something is very different about you here. And it's magnetic. It pulls them in. They see that you are changing for them. And there's nothing more powerful in your life than that. Roots. I got to keep moving my head around here. It's the breakthrough. Everything's clicking. It's falling into place here. Your fat loss is accelerating. Your body composition shifts. You're not just losing weight here. You're building a completely different body. You're feeling like a new man. Leadership coaching. We're going to intensify this. We're going to step this up. You're learning to command respect through presence, not volume, not yelling. In your family, they start to feel that calm strength. They calm down with it. And by day 30, you've dropped 8 to 12 pounds of fat. You're moving well, and your energy's through the roof. And you know that you're not going to gain that back because you know how to keep it off now. And your family shift. Your kids are bragging about their dad at school. Daddy is playing with me. I wrestled with dad last night. And I did this with dad. And I did this with dad. And I did this with dad. They're getting solid and connected again. Your wife is looking at you that way again. And she's initiating everything. She's initiating intimacy. She's initiating contact, conversation, engaging, because she trusts you again. She trusts you're that man that you married again, or that man that she married again. And you're not the same man who started this challenge. You're back to who you were, but stronger. Stage 4, lead. You're leading days 31 through 60. It's leadership through action. Strength becomes your foundation. Life integration, your training becomes part of your life. It's not the big primary focus, but it's the foundation. You're maintaining and building strategically. You're in it now. You can do it. It feels normal. You're building your kids' success. You're showing your kids what resilience really looks like through actions, not words. They see you making hard choices. They see you keeping promises to yourself and sticking with them. Not saying again next Monday and then stopping, next Monday and then stopping. Communication. You're more patient. You're more present. You're more powerful in your presence. Your strength is bigger than just physical. It's radiating into everything. It's incredibly positive. So by day 60, your boss will notice your new edge. Your kids are going to follow your lead without you raising your voice. And your wife feels safe with the man you've become. You're not just stronger with a new ripped body. You're a better father, a better leader, and a better man. And to point out a very clear thing, this is not me in perfect lighting in Instagram. This is me walking around in the sun. This is what you can get. Stage 4, legacy, day 61 and beyond. It's who you are now. It's transformation. It becomes your identity. So we're going to throw in advanced protocols at this point. This is going to be your new normal, not another temporary fix. And you know at this point how exactly to stay strong for life because you're living it. Community, you're surrounded by a community of fathers. They're on the same path as you. And it's iron sharpening iron, steel sharpening steel. It's men who get it, and they want to succeed, and they want you to succeed. And the leader, at this point, everyone around you seen the change. They've seen the power in you. They see what you are capable of. And they trust it. So you're teaching others. You're teaching your kids, other fathers, what's possible when a man truly desires and decides to change for his family and for himself. And the result, you've built a body and a mindset that can handle anything. All those hits that life are going to throw at you that's been knocking you in the gutter, you can take them now and you can take them head on, right in the teeth. Because you're the oak tree that your family shelters under. You're the man that they will turn to when life gets hard. As your kids get older, they know you have the strength and the perseverance and the determination. And they will have learned that from you. And they will turn to you in all those moments that matter. You're the father you always wanted to be. Hell, you might be the father you always wanted to have. You're just getting started at this point. So what happens when you lock this in? You really use all of that and you lock it in. Fearless Fathers Challenge, it made me lose 15 pounds, 15 to 20, and it rebuilt real strength, again, deadlifting 500 pounds. I became fully present for my wife and my kids. It saved my marriage, 100% saved my marriage. It allowed us to move countries, allowed us to thrive, allowed us to have the capability and the connection that can take huge amounts of stressors and shrug them off our shoulders. And that was in less than 90 days. So my clients see the same results. Marcus, he's a CEO. He lost 18 pounds in 6 weeks, 18 pounds in 6 weeks. And he was working 70-hour work weeks and coaching his son's soccer team. The man was the definition of I don't have time, and he made time. James, father of 3, he dropped 25 pounds. He's deadlifting 400 plus pounds at 45. And his wife said, it's like I married a different man, but in the best way. She appreciates who he has become and the work that he has done and the connection that they have. And David he was on the edge of divorce when he came in. He was in a rough spot, but he saved his marriage by becoming a man worth following. He lost 20 pounds. He gained a family that respected him because his wife needed to see that he was a man who followed through. He was a man that took himself seriously and then took her seriously, took their life seriously. And he flipped the script on that, and he made his real life happen with his wife. So the biggest win, none of us fell back into old patterns. None of us backslid. It's because it's not about fitness. It is about building a life that holds up year after year, challenge after challenge, and a body that can stick with it. So when you become this man, you don't go backwards. Your lean, ripped body, your strength, presence, your leadership, and resilience, it all becomes permanent. So now that you know exactly how this process works, I have an offer for you. If you're overweight, you're grinding yourself down, you're stuck and seeing no progress, and you are truly ready to become the man that your family needs, and you really want to rebuild real strength, to take back control of your life, and to look great with your shirt off, I will personally help you drop 10 to 20 pounds, build real strength, 10 to 20, 30, 40, depending on what you need, build real strength, and take back control of your life in the next 90 days using the Fearless Fathers method. That is me, this guy right here, who is going to be working with you. Now, what you have to do to do that, down below, click book a call, sign up, and you and I will be talking in the next 3 days, and you will be in this process in the next 4 days. If you are ready to change your life, if you are ready to get lean, to get strong, to get resilient, and to be the man that you always dreamed that you could be, to be the man you know you deserve, to be the man that you know your family needs, Click right now, get the ball rolling, and I will see you on the other side. Thank you for your time. I look forward to seeing you.